When I tie my boom sections, I like to use these quick change clips and sleeves from Carp Essentials. They're ideal for quick changeover of your hinge, stiff rig or Ronnie hook sections. If you nip over to the Carp Essentials website, you'll find them in the tungsten lockdown section. I'll put the link in the video description below. Now, the design of these tungsten impregnated beads is actually exquisite. The slot in the bulky end is the perfect size for the clip and for the knot that accompanies it once you've tied up your boom section. The pointed bore section grips 0.45mm like a charm, which is exactly what I'm using here. It'll also accommodate 0.50mm without any problems. So here I'm cutting a length of around 12 inches for a finished boom section of around 5 to 6 inches. Next, it's a case of feeding the filament through the pointed end of the bead. Now we're going to grab the quick clip and proceed to tie a 2-turn blood knot. This is the end that's going to sit inside the bead first, while leaving the hook exposed, just enough for you to push on the ring of your Flexi Swivel. Okay, I'm just going to pull the tag end with my teeth to close up this knot. You are better off using pliers to do this. Okay, don't trim the tag end just yet, I'll show you why shortly. So this big ring is what we're interested in next. This is what's going to give the boom the movement to sit nice and flat on the lake bed. Let's incorporate it within our overhand loop. The trick in closing this loop next to the Flexi Swivel is to leave it all really loose whilst wetting and pulling the tag end and the boom simultaneously. You don't want to close it completely, just make it to your preferred size. I usually do a loop of around 8 to 10mm. That knot looks a little bit messy, but we'll tidy that up while we're cinching it down with the pliers. It's important to tighten these knots up so we can cut the tag ends off completely. Be careful not to pull this tag end too much. You'll find the loop will close up against the swivel. Pull the whole rig like you really mean it. Don't hold back. If it's going to fail, this is where you want it to fail, not when you've got a prize on the end of it. It also allows for the tag ends to be cut off really close to the knots for a super tidy finish. I've just snipped both of the tag ends off right next to the knots using small nail clippers. I find I get a much neater finish and better control over scissors. The freedom of movement that you can see that this swivel has within the loop we've created will really help this rig lay flat on the lake bed. It will present itself superbly. This small swivel will fit inside your lead clip or inside an inline lead if that's what you prefer on the day. There you go, the finished boom after steaming straight over a kettle. The dream anti-tangle solution for many different situations. Ideal for the Ronnie or the Chod section, fished over low-lying weed. It can be punched out at long ranges without any worries of tangling, and it'll also reset itself should it be picked up by nuisance fish or wildlife. I mean, what's not to like? There you go, just over 5 inches, so ideal for most situations. Now it's just a case of taking your chosen hook section and pushing it onto the clip. Mine happens to be a Chod. Once you've popped it on, just slide the bead over it and secure in place. And yes, there are alternative booms. You could use crimps or purchase the fuse types, but for me it's all about the enjoyment of making my own. I guess it's just an extension of my hobby while sitting here in front of the log burner on a cold day. If you're unsure on how to tie the Chod section, just click on the link on your screen.